Good morning. Good morning. There we are. All right. How is everyone doing? Happy Friday. Hey, Nancy. Kurt's here. Leslie's here. Well, let me ask you guys a question. Can you hear me okay? I know I missed a lot of people. Good morning to everyone. Good, 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 good. You can hear me. You can see me, unfortunately. Uh, all right. What else do we have here? Which one is the question? There's two there. There's another one here. There's a couple in the closet. I do. Here is a banjo. If anyone's into that. There's a fiddle there too. Have a whole bluegrass session. Just need a jug. Thank you, Betty. I do. I gotta get some lights on this side, but my desk is pushed all the way against the wall, so it's really tight. I play them all. I actually don't have any duplicates. All of them are different guitars for different settings. Good morning, good morning. Uh-oh.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm getting an echo, but I think I know why.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, all right. I had to mute YouTube.
Hey guys, how are you? How's everyone doing today? Let me just put the chat on here. Chat. There's the chat. Yeah, we need a little music. We need to spruce up our production value, Matt.
Yeah, we're working on it. We got
Yeah.
people on it.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Let me just say hello to everyone here. Betty, Doug, BB. We got Cher, we got Deb, we got Scott, we got Ralph, we got Cher, Ken. Ken, how are you? Flying Ronin. Thank God it's Friday, Petro. Randy, Deb, Cher, I'm doing well. We do need some music. You got to start playing the banjo, Matt, at the intro to in the morning.
Oh, did you see it?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
But
I
I've seen.
just showed everyone. It's right here. There's
You got the
one.
banjo. You got to play
Got the
old
band.
Susanna. You got to play old Susanna. Oh, what secrets are you to share with us? Oh, God only knows. Good morning, Jeff, Kirk,
Look at that.
Kevin, Krish, Cyrus, Matt, Brett, Yates, Murmis. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Dalton, Scotty, 100%. Look at you, Deb.
And it's already posted.
Robert, got everything going in the infinite robot making money. Good. Betty, we got Krish. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Look at you, Gary. 310%. Look at that. 150. Good. I hope that Matt is getting all of these.
I sure am.
That's great. Now,
There
notice
should be a
today.
lot.
Now, folks, we've been, why don't, well, you know what? Instead of me telling anyone, folks who are in my day trading, my active trading room, how have we been doing in that room? Oh my, look at that. Scott. That's good, Scott. That's good. Deb, absolutely fabulous. Making money. Ooh, look at Murmis making money. Do you guys remember I told you that I'm going to start raise? It's not going to go down in price. It's only going to go up in price. I meant it. It is. It's a good stuff. It's good stuff. And I keep you out of trouble. Like today, I'm not very active. Why? Because the market is screwy, very screwy. Look at these folks. They didn't listen to me, and they made money on AA. Winner, winner, winner. Ah, you're welcome, Bob. You're welcome. Um, Look at this. Brett says May 24 across all positions yesterday. Rochelle says I need help with the day trading room. What kind of help do you need, Rochelle? We are making money, losing less money. I like that. I like that. And hopefully you guys are learning as well. That's also very important. Like when you should make a move, when you should not make a move. Bear traps, bull traps, traps everywhere. There's a trap everywhere. The reason I'm working from home today is because Matt, as I was pulling into the parking lot at work today, informed me that his wife and him may have strep throat or other ailments of such sort, which
Well, my
I'm
wife
not
definitely does.
which I'm not interested in participating.
Yeah. Which it was bad because I was almost at work, and then she called me because she felt bad yesterday. Went to the doctor this morning, and no dice. So
Yeah. Look at Gary says.
nice. And
Gary says dashboard is a lifesaver. That's good. Ooh, look at that. Good. Much calmer about your trade. Oh, you're welcome, Deb. That's great. That's good. Good, good, good. Mind traps. That's right. Mind traps. You got to work on those. I don't even know how much the dashboard is. We stopped selling it. We're not. It's not something that's we're promoting right now. They'll have it again, but the price is going to go up. The price is only going to go up. It's not going to go down. I promise you that. And for the VIP room especially, it's only going to go up, not down. Prices are only going to go up for those products and services. Okay, it's Friday. I'm actually heading to. I have a meeting. I was going to go with my wife. We were going to take off today and go to SeaWorld, but my wife said it was going to be 57 degrees in Orlando and raining tomorrow. So we decided not to do it. We decided to stay here, but I still have an appointment that I have to get to in Daytona Beach. So I'm going to be leaving at about 2:00, but I'll be here. And if I see something moving, I will pounce on it. Just to give you an idea. And I know this
I'll be
is,
here.
oh, and Matt will be here. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. But let me just share my screen real quick here. Oh, too many monitors, too many monitors, too little time. That's a good T-shirt, Matt. Too many monitors, too little time. All
More
right.
monitors, more problems. That's a good one too.
Yeah, right. All right. Now, why can't I screen share? Hold on. Yeah, here I can't screen share. No, you've disabled my screen share. Look at this guy. He's giving me no soup. And by the way, Matt, did they send out alert emails today and everything? The room is a little light.
I know that I had to ask them to send a telegram out, so it was a little later than usual. But uh, folks said they got them, so
Okay. You got everything. You guys would tell me if you didn't. You got to narc on customer on support. You got to let me know what's going on if you guys don't get them. No text. What can I tell you? Look at you guys making out like bandits. Okay, let's begin. So let me share my screen. Now I could share my screen. I'm going to go to screen one. Fortunately, here I only have 3 screens instead of 6, and then I have 4 more over there and another one here. But you guys should be able to see my screen. Matt, can you see my bar chart?
sure can. We're looking
Oh,
at the e-minis.
that's right. Let me just, in case somebody has a comment. Okay. All right. So just to give you guys some perspective, this right here was a bear trap this morning. And we had a trap right here yesterday too. I've been talking about a lot about these traps because they're very important, especially when you have a lot of volatility in days like this. For us to get out of this trap, in other words, for me to feel warm and fuzzy about going longs, I would want us to go probably above here, which was yesterday's high. If we can't break yesterday's high, then this is going to be very, very choppy. And if this is going to be very choppy, and if we get in right now on day trades or even swings, this will just bring us right back down to here. And
Swings probably even more so
swings even
because
more
you're
so
stuck.
because
Stuck.
right. So we are in a very, very vulnerable position. So we can't look at stocks that are too over. We're kind of like You know what we're like? We're that those shows where you have when you have two trucks driving, Matt, and you have one guy has one leg on one truck and the other guy on the other truck, and the truck is going like this. Why? And he's like, "Uh-oh." So we're kind of like not here, not there. We're in between these levels, and till we get Aaron, I would ask that's a customer service question. So we need to really break above for me to get out of the noise. When you have triple witching, and when you have a Friday, and you have days like this coming around, and we don't have a V like we did yesterday. We have more of just a regular congestion here. You can see there's a lot of congestion around the low 60s here on the E-minis. This is an intraday chart. I'm showing you to this because it's just something I'm looking at right now. But you could see right here, we need to clear 72-ish, 74-ish. We need to clear this area. Once we clear this area, the market is going to tell me, hey, we're out of this noise. That's really, really what we need to do right now. If we don't do that, we're going to be in chop shop. And if we're going to be in chop shop, it's going to be very, very bad. Very, 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 very bad. And I mean horrible, horrible bad. So I need to make sure that you guys are patient and understand that. Unless you're scalping. Yeah, you could make money scalping, but I mean, it's one of those days. A lot of things have to go right in that case. Okay, so now let's look at the big pictures to kind of broaden the scope a little bit. Now these are levels. I drew these levels a few days ago. Look at the high, yesterday's high, and look at the level. I drew this level like a week earlier. I didn't draw this level after the fact. You could look at my video from 2-3 days ago. This level was there. Look at the high we went to. Is it because I'm so smart? No, it's because I'm just using basic technical analysis. I'm using a level from right here. This level right here hit this level right here. Okay. Now, why are these levels? How come I can go back so far and get so much accuracy? Because it follows price. It follows price action. You understand? Follows price action. If it doesn't follow price action, no soup for you. So speaking of price action, I know a lot of you guys, a lot of folks, like more than half the room has been here for a long time. And I remember being in this room on this date right here. I never erased this chart. I remember the day that everybody thought the stock market was going to crash. And I remember right here on this date, I drew these lines. Do you guys remember this? Does anybody remember this? I drew these lines and I told you very clearly, we're entering a consolidation. A lot of folks were like, nah, you're full of it. Nah, we're going to go down. I remember Cyrus, we're going to crash and burn. And now, for the first time, I couldn't have been more dead on this one. Yeah, if you guys don't believe me, go back to these videos. They were here. Oh, Adam, I drew these lines in 5/2/22 when the stock market was just doing this. We started chopping. Now, why was I so set? Was it because someone told me, an imaginary figure came to me and told me that? No, look what I did. I went here and I looked to see where we got chopped, where we were choppy before. And I figured we're going to go right back before this whole craziness started, right where we started. And it did exactly that. I remember Cyrus saying, we're going to burn, we're going to crash. So I remember saying, and I remember the words that I used. And what I said to you was, until we break out of this range, nothing good is going to happen with the U.S. stock market. And what did I do? And not what did I do? I didn't do anything. But what did the market do? The market right now is breaking out of that area. I did, Ken. I know you were right there. And I've repeated it multiple times, and I'm not going back on anything. And it's not Monday back quarterbacking nonsense. This is stuff I said not a year ago, almost 2 years ago, right? So basic technical analysis. That's why you don't have to go complicated. Well, anyhow, and same thing, by the way, with the Russell. Now, why am I bringing this up? Not to gloat. I'm bringing this up because we're at this level. What happens next? We've been waiting so long. Remember, I drew these lines too. Here's the Russell. Same lines. I haven't changed them. Haven't changed these lines. They're the same lines. I keep my lines for a long time. So this is what I was saying. Right now, investment bankers, hedge funds, and all those institutional investors, they need to catch up to this. They need to outperform this. So now they're looking at anything that's not a dog. All right. And they're looking at smaller stocks, a lot of solar stocks, interest rate sensitive stocks. But I'm going to tell you guys, I'll be very honest with you. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that laggards. Yeah. I'm not convinced that, and not dogs. There's a big difference between laggards and dogs. Okay. Not stocks that are picking 52-week lows right now. Good, solid stocks that are breaking out of this range. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, I'm bullish right now. I'm very bullish right now. I'm not bearish at all. But my opinion, don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Wait for this to break and then retest it. Wait for a back test, a pullback. Don't go buying these stocks right now. Don't go buying the S&P. Don't go buying the S&P right now near the 52-week high when we're this far away from an all-time high. Now, when I say don't buy, I'm saying don't go crazy. A little day trading, a little swing-a-rooski here and there, that's okay. But don't go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys understand what I'm saying here? Don't go FOMO on me. Please don't go, Matt. Don't go FOMO on me. Oh yeah, don't
That's a
go
good
loading.
one.
Yeah, don't go loading the boat. Don't go loading the boat. Right? Yeah, don't go loading the boat. Don't go
Don't buy options that expire on
in
Friday.
3 day in 3 day. Yeah, exactly. Don't buy stocks that are like this right now. Don't do that. Kurt, it's been a while. I have to remember. I think it depends on who's in
Who they
the
think's
lead.
going to win?
Yeah, I think it depends on that. We'll get into that more later. But we're not there. Let's trade right now. Let's focus on right now. I'm not happy with what I'm seeing right now. I'm not happy with the action. Let's look at the intraday. This is it's coming off. It's very, very choppy. It's very choppy right now too. Please don't think that I'm being lazy and I'm not giving you a lot of trades because I have nothing better to do. I can give you trades all day long and twice on Sunday. Matt, how fast would it take me to find 10 trades right now?
10 minutes.
Literally, it's not that. I just don't want you guys to get screwed. Okay, so let's look at some
Especially if you have
stock.
the Pro Trader dashboard. Just
Say what?
saying. Especially if you have the Pro Trader dashboard. Just shameless plug, sliding that in there.
Yeah, you could find trades in a minute. I mean, in 10 seconds.
Like
You
this.
know? Yeah, that's right, Betty. FOMO, fear of missing out. Hey, Matt, question for you. Do you hear a lot of echo? Remember we got rid of the rug here in this room? Or is it pretty tight sounding?
I'm not getting any echo,
You guys
but
hearing any echo at all? Or is it pretty like I'm talking right into the mic? Okay, good. Oh, yeah. Good. All right. Oh, so be careful. Please be careful. I gave you guys levels. Timothy, I hope you're good and I hope you're paying attention. Please stay with the way you're giving us trades. We're a winning way. Let's keep on your. Thank you, Deb. I just want to give you guys good trades, good risk to reward trades. So, can you also let me, Matt, tell me what that meta options spread is worth now?
yeah,
We have an option meta that I may
Nvidia.
want to close out today.
It's
Let
an
me see how
Nvidia.
Meta's doing. And then we'll start right now with our shenanigans.
It's on Nvidia,
Oh, thank you. I wanted to put one on Meta.
right? We've had two on
We
Meta.
had two on Meta. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it ain't
All right.
expiring on us anytime soon. It was like right
We've
here when we
got
got it.
32 cents. It's worth 18 cent spread.
That 18 just stays with it. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I don't know why AVGO is running, but it's running like it's running like crazy. Okay, so let me start talking about stocks that I like. Please, 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 please use caution. Don't go crazy. I'm begging you. Please don't. I'm begging you, don't. And I'm glad we got out of Tesla yesterday. It didn't seem to have that follow through that I was uh, watching, that I was hoping to see. No,
It did
Petro,
hit
it's not a day.
246 this morning at some point.
What'd you say?
It did hit 246 this morning at some point.
Oh yeah, let's see here real quick.
Or
Hold on, let's see. Let's look at Tesla real quick.
maybe or
We got out at 250.60 yesterday. 250, excuse me, 250.60 yesterday.
254, excuse me.
Yeah, let's see.
Something like
Yeah, it
that. Hold
did.
on.
It did. It did. You're right. It did hit 254. And then
Because I had an alert at two. Oh, that's an intraday chart. Yeah, at 254.
that
Because
was
I
my
had an alert.
exit. That was my exit. If that's where I wanted to exit, if we made money yesterday, 254. Okay. So I'm glad we got out. We would have been down $2. It could break out here. If it breaks out, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to give you a good tip about Tesla. I'm going to give you guys a really good tip about Tesla. Tesla is a very difficult stock to trade for most traders. For me, Tesla is a very easy stock to trade. Matter of fact, since the summer, every alert I've given you on Tesla has made money or not lost money. Look at the not for my trades, Ed. You didn't. You got whacked on Tesla for me? Never. No way. You know why I'm good at Tesla? There's a reason why. There's a secret to it. Tesla is one of the best stocks that follows technicals. Yeah, okay, good. Not for me. Tesla follows technicals. Yeah, it follows the chart. See, Tesla, it's really hard for most guys who do whatever. I follow charts. So for me, Tesla's easy. Tesla respects charts really, really well. So if you're yes, he does. He does. I hope you guys are making money in that service. But I don't really follow Lance's service. I'm just talking about Tesla. Lance got his own. He's got his own. He's got the whole option thing going. He's got his own thing going on. I got my thing. He's got his thing. Anyways, so but Tesla really respects charts. Like, look, we've been in this descending triangle now for a long time, and it finally looks like it wants to break out. So it could be real, but I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait till we clear probably 268 and see if it's real. Not for me, you didn't, Art. For me, I want to know. I want to know, Art. All right. So here are you got too greedy. It happens. It happens. So again, be careful. Be careful. Be careful. All right, let's talk about the CNXC. Okay, this stock is notice it's a laggard, right? It's a laggard. It's not a small company. It's a very solid company. It's obviously been moving up, but notice it's not at an all-time high right now. It's not breaking out to an all-time high. This is weekly. It's at a 50-day moving average. On a daily, look at where the stock is. It's in no man's land. It's above all the averages. This is a much safer trade, in my opinion, right now than anything else because you have at least some degree of protection here. If it falls back, it'll probably fall right back into this range. See, when markets get accentuated, when price action gets accentuated, you have to start thinking, I'm going to miss out. I'm going to miss out. Get rid of that thinking. Start thinking, how do I protect myself? Folks lose the most money. Folks lose the most money after they make money. Remember, in trading, FOMO. Would you agree with that, Matt?
Yeah,
All right. And
absolutely.
volume. And by the way, I forgot to say this, but volume has been fantastic. Look at volume. It's been fantastic. Also, Matt, what did this stock do that I absolutely love? There's a lesson here for you guys. Oh, I'm getting excited. I just noticed it right now. I just talked to you about it like the other day.
What's the orange line?
That's a moving average. It doesn't really matter which one.
The gold? Well, if you see, if
It's a moving
if
average. For my purposes, it's just a moving.
what I think it is it went down that wick, test that moving average perfectly. There's a buy liquidity zone, shot right back up.
Yes, he got it. We were just talking. Remember, I told you I want you to set up a scan to find me those patterns?
Yeah.
Okay, so folks, there's a lesson here. There's a lesson here. There's a really good lesson here. See this bar right here? We were literally, Matt and I were just talking about it. I think it was yesterday, maybe 2 days ago. When you see a moving average, like any moving average, obviously all the other stuff has to line up too. But let's say right here, price was right there. When I see this right here, when I see volume and the bottom of this bar just hitting right at the moving average and then just pow, bouncing off right here, that's a really good sign. In this case, it bounced off and it hit a moving average. So it bounced off and it closed above a key moving average. That's a key moving average. That's probably the 50-day. I don't know what it is, or probably the 50 or the 100-day. But the three of them are here. So this is a really good, like if I see something like this and then I see it trading above this level, that's a very good zone. So I wasn't even seeing that because I wasn't looking for that, but that's very powerful right here. And I find them more and more and more, the more I like them. Yeah. Also, incidentally speaking, if it was to break this level, you can just get the hell out. So it's a very low risk trade too. But I like it. Keep looking at stocks and look at the moving averages. And I haven't yet found a pattern if it's better with like the 50-day or the 100 or the 200. Actually, I haven't found any. So all I'm looking at is obviously I want to see a nice trend. I want to see a nice move. I want to see good volume. This has all of it. It's also pretty defensive stock. This isn't Google or you know what I mean. I don't have one. No, Brett, I don't have one. I'm going to create one. It's going to be. It'll take Matt 30 seconds to create the scan. Basically, the stock has to touch the moving average and then back off and close in the top 20th or 30th. It's just what is it? A doji touching a candle, backing off a candle. Matt, how long would it take you to write that? Huh?
I think it's a hammer. Well,
a hammer. Yeah. Or hammerish type pattern. So the stock has to open, has to go down. It can't open, has to open and touch this level, literally touch it, just touch it, graze it, back off hard and close in the upper 20th, 30th percentile of the day. That's it. Really. And it doesn't have to be a 200-day moving average. It could be a 50 or a 100. It has to be a major moving average. And it would help if volume on that day is above average. Now, getting that alert like 15 minutes before the close, it would be perfect for things like this. But I like it still here. I like it. This is just more validation that I like the trade. Now, sometimes it's worth analyzing these, 35 days out. Yeah, well, they're okay. You can get these off. Probably do. No, I don't want you to go out of the money. You'd be much better off going in the money. Liquidity is really bad on these, probably 95s. Do you think I don't know if they use it, but I know they watch them. And if they see it going to the moving average and it bounces like that, that means they got entry orders there. Yeah, they're bidding. Basically, yeah, William, they're bidding there, which is a good sign, which is a really good sign. All right, next one.
That's one of the best ways for them to justify their long position too.
Right.
Nope. Mark?
What am I doing here? PDD. Here we go.
You're welcome, Brandon.
All right. Nice. Very, very nice. Look at this. Nice rounded bottom coming back up right at the breakout level, volume above average, hasn't been running away, hasn't been doing any of that stuff. Been just sitting right here, is now breaking out. The 95s, PJ, the 95s. Sometimes we have them for 5, 6, 7 days. And then I ask you guys, have you made money on it? Nope. Remember EDU? How many times did I talk about EDU? Matt, like 30 times, 25?
A lot.
A lot, like every other day, right? Um, my
They
stop
blend
here.
together, but
Say what?
so they started to blend together, but yeah, it was a
They,
lot.
boy, did they start blending together? They start blending together. All right. Okay. So nice little round, nice little consolidation here every other day of the month. Right, Gary, all the time. Gap. Has it held the gap? Yes. Has volume increased? Yes. Is it above all the major averages? Yes. Is it really above the 8-day EMA too much? No, no, it's hugging it pretty good. Where would I put a stop? Probably right there. Right there. If you want to be a real risk taker, go right into the gap. But if you want to be conservative, just go right here. Yeah, it's 15 points. It's a volatile stock. The stock has moves. The option here, we don't have to go that far. Oh, by the way, my father-in-law, he had a stent put into his, so he's recovering. He's doing better. 21 days out, 146, 146 strike price. If you can, go even 145. That's great, Vivek. But a lot of folks, Vivek, you understand how it works. Sometimes you just have to keep taught. Here's what I'm hoping for, that people will say, you know what, that Roger, he keeps talking about the same stocks every day and they keep being up on the day. Maybe I should actually start listening to what he's saying and actually doing it. That's what, Matt, how often do I say, Matt, you should buy this? And he's like, we already have it. I'm like, bingo. That's what I
A
want to
lot.
hear. Yeah. Father-in-law. Good, 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 good. Excellent. I know you follow Vivek. I know you do. My mom is fine. It was a 24-hour bug, but thank you for asking. Next one. You guys remember we were in and out of this stock like there was no tomorrow. Hey, Matt, remind me to give them another Alpha Top stock today, okay?
Yep. I have another reminder too for you.
Yeah, what is the reminder?
Remember our Uncle Warren stock we were to talk about? Forgot to talk about it
Oh,
yesterday.
oh, oh, yes. Oh my God, I got to bring this up. All right, let me do this. Now,
Yeah.
Matt, I really like GE right now. I really, really like GE right now. Why don't you put this? Why don't you put this at some point into Alpha Top stock? Okay. Uh,
Uh-huh.
here, let me.
Are you
Yeah, let's.
sure?
Yeah, yeah. Why? I'm going
I
longer
mean,
term. You want to wait till Monday?
yeah, I mean it
Let's.
tried to break out today, flushed right back down, bounced right off the high, rejected it, and the volume's weak.
What are you talking about? Look at it. It looks beautiful here. You're talking day trading. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's wait till Monday. We'll wait till Monday.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so let me tell you guys a funny story. So this is worth its weight in gold. So I told you this last week or a week and a half ago. I wanted to short Oxy. I'm literally waiting to write out the chat, and Matt says, "Wait, that's Warren Buffett's." I told you guys this story, right? You guys know this story, but wait. Remember, it was about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, right here. You know what happened right here? You know what happened right here? Uncle Buffett bought more Oxy right here. That's the reason for this rally. And look at the price, right above our breakout level, right here. This gap, that's news of him. Yeah, yes, no joke, Art. Tell me that's not the funniest thing in the world, right?
I was a little early, but
But you saved me. You saved
Was I
me.
wrong?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you
That's what
could have probably made money, but it's
we
just not
could
worth
have.
the
We
risk
could have, but
because
still, but still.
look
What
at
if
that
he
gap.
I know, I know. Look, what if we were short here? Whew, that would have been tough. Anyway, wanted
Especially
to
if we
say
took that breakdown at 56.
yeah, I know it was right. He actually bought it. And he actually did it. Isn't it funny? Like we were talking about this here, and we were saying how funny it was that I didn't do it because Matt stopped me. And then we find out 2 days ago that Buffett bought. You come on, you can't make that stuff up. That's funny. That's funny. All right, GE. I'm still going to give you guys the option in case you guys want to have it, and I'll show you where to put a stop in case you guys want to buy it because I still really like this stock for a swing trade. 117, but I'll wait. I'll wait. 117. I would put my stop right here, right below all of this, right here, somewhere around 117.75. True story. If you don't believe me, go back and watch the video. I told the story. It was the funniest story. And then it happened 2 days ago. That's funny. That's for the books, right? Small world. I would go in this case. You're not going to get a lot of implied volatility on GE. And this is not a day trade. This is a swing trade. You would be probably buying it around the right here, the 119. These are good. Right here. Nice tight spread too. One at 21 days out. Right? He must have been in the room listening to us. I mean, that's the funniest thing I've heard.
He's This is
He's,
why I tend not to bet against Warren Buffett.
mm-mm.
He's so predictable. Like he says he's going to do something and he does it.
That's
He
why.
didn't do tech. He never did tech.
Hey,
He said he's
last.
going to buy it.
Do you remember
Good.
he started buying Japan about
Yep.
9 months ago because they're gonna do away with negative interest rates. I made a big deal about it when we had the live class. Remember that?
Yep.
Ken, you were there. You were in the live class. I made a whole big stink out of it.
Free money. That's what you were thinking.
Yeah, Bob,
Very
if I have
cheap.
time, I'll gladly go over it. Okay. Yeah, we talked about it, and because they have a new prime minister, and this prime minister wants to spruce up their economy. Yeah, I talked about it here after I told people in the class. I did. I did. Buffett is very predictable. The stock has been going straight up, but at a very nice inclination. It rallied here really hard, probably had earnings if I had to guess or something. And then 3, 4 more days, more upside. This is not a bad stock. And again, it's not a leader. It's more of a laggard that's starting to come up. These are the stocks that hedge funds want to have in their portfolio. Think about now and the end of the year and think about Johnny B, hedge fund manager who's getting calls from his clients, and the clients are saying, I gave you $50 million and you underperformed the market by 1% and fees. You're bad. You suck. Think about that. He's got pressure. After I'm done, ask me when I'm done, and I'll hit on Crocs, Oracle. I'd love to look at Oracle. I haven't looked at it, but it looked good the other day. Uh, Honeywell, we want to go 28 days out, and we want to go, yeah, right here. 200 is fine. Get a lot of premium. Oh, all right. Next one. You guys may remember this one. It's based, and it didn't go anywhere. It took this and consolidated it, and now is starting to move up again. Still like it. Go ahead and copy that, Matt. 28 days out, and we have a tighter place to put a stop loss now. We want to go 60. No, we want to go 59 strike price right here. And we want to put our stop right here, right there, 60.12. Remember, you can always watch the replay on YouTube and pause, reverse, go forward, all that stuff that you guys like to do. All right. I think there's one more. Let me just check if this one's in play or not. Yeah, another breakout. Look at the consolidation it's had. The only thing is, it's a little above the 8-day MA. With the environment we're in right now, I'd rather you wait for a retest of this level. So let's just put our alert there. Let's put an alert there at 81, 81.30, and we'll come back to it, okay? Yeah, about 181, 180, 81.25, and we'll come back to it. But I like the volume. I like the stock. I like what I'm seeing. The company is of this. If commerce picks up, this company does better automatically. And I think it's making, look at that, it's breaking out of that range. This is one of those Kathy Woods stocks, so be careful. No, Anthony, no. That's the long side. Let's go now talk to the short side. Talk about the short side. So if you notice or not, I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but we're breaking down on healthcare stocks, for example. Now, I'm going to give you a few of them. Yeah, D Dog. Actually, I don't want you to get into too many Kathy Wood stocks. When you see companies like D Dog and Net Get Up, it's too much. What's in the members area, Matt?
The 12-week boot camp.
Nice.
Someone asked, they're new to options. Where can they go for education? I said your 12-week boot camp is probably one of the best places to start.
It's a great place, and it does right. Yeah. Again, too much here, too much. When you start seeing this, this is a little too much too fast. Right now, if you're seeing this from if I saw this coming up from here, I'd probably be okay. But it's just a little toppy. And again, I'm not trying to pick tops and bottoms. I'm trying to look at it from a risk reward perspective. The risk to reward perspective is huge. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Anne. All right. So let's talk about the short side. First, Hershey's. We'll talk about healthcare, but again, I don't want you to go crazy and get into three different healthcare stocks. How's the S&P, by the way, guys? Is it still kind of doing nothing, or did it break out, break down? Can someone give me an update so I don't have to look?
Yeah, it just tested the top again probably about 10 minutes ago and bounced really hard to the downside.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you see Hershey's. You notice Hershey's did not participate. That's a good sign if you want to go short. Betty says not hearing from customer service. Hey Betty, why don't you send me an email? Right here, right there. See that? That's a breakdown. Look at how long it's been basing. It hasn't seen this price in a while. Market's really strong. That's a good short. That's the kind of short you want to have. And let's look at the intraday. Let's see how it's been bouncing as the market's been going higher. Went down, up a little bit, coming right back down right now. Again, if you're looking for a short, this is a good short. Stop loss right here, above this level, just a hair above this level. If it goes back into this level, you wouldn't want this stock. Volume is moving our way.
Mm.
What?
Wells Fargo just upgraded GE. That's what
Hmm.
Ralph said.
He didn't let me buy G when I wanted to. Is it moving?
That must have been like this overnight.
That's good though. It's good.
Yeah.
We
Wasn't good
want to
enough.
say what?
I said it wasn't good enough, though.
No, I wasn't good
Didn't
enough.
happen.
Yeah, we would go here. We would go to the 182.50s right here. Oh, sorry, I'm on call. What am I doing? I'm losing my mind. I'm thinking GE and all that. Here, go to right here, right here, right here. 187.50s, right here. This is where you want to go. Thank you. Thank you. When you're thinking about a million different things at once, this is what happens. Right there. Right there. It's 12.29s. And again, even if you have some longs, this is a good insurance right now. This stock is nasty. Next stock, EG. Oh, ouch. Look at this. Talk about nastiness. And doesn't have anything till right here. Put a stop right at the 200-day moving average. Volume is good. Everest. What did they do, this company, Everest? Yeah, options are a little pricey on this one. You'd have to go 360 right here. Reinsurance. Okay. Yeah, they're not, looks like they're falling off the mountain, you know? Next one, ZTO.
Hmm.
Look at this one, Matt. ZTO, Express Cayman Islands. Oy vey. And look, you're right here. It looks like it's going to break this pivot right there. And the next level is right down, all the way down here. Now imagine what happens if the market cools off right now for a couple of days. Look at the relative strength against the SPY, just out of curiosity. Look at this. This is the SPY. This is the stock. It's almost like an inverse ETF. Pitiful, pitiful. 21, let's see here. Yeah, 21 strike price. 21 strike price. Let's find the best healthcare stock. Ooh, ooh, mamma mia, look at this. Oh, right at that level. Let's see where UNH is. Yeah, I would let's see one more. Oh, AFL, wrong ticker symbol. Nah, I like
Ooh,
Humana the best.
talk about a fake out.
What?
I said, talk about a fake out.
Yeah,
AFL.
here I don't think you're gonna have a. I think this is a. This is gonna move. Yeah, I think this is gonna move. It doesn't really have much more here. All right, and your stop here would be about halfway through this bar. Mo's better. Let's take a look at Mo. No, it's got a nice clean uptrend. Why would I short this stock, Cyrus? Yeah, ZTO is on my list actually, but that's not healthcare. Let's go to healthcare. Healthcare is Humana. Yeah, I'm going to right now, Bob. Yeah, I think we're gonna go down. $465s. right here, 465. That's where you want to be. It could, but I'd rather get one that's already really, really steep. Now, somebody wanted me to look at a few stocks today. What did you guys want me to look at? There was one or two. Oracle. It was Oracle. I'll look at Oracle. Don't give me like a gazillion stocks. Just real quick. Oracle looks like it's right at its base. I wouldn't be selling Oracle here unless it breaks this level. There's some strong support here. Let's see. Crocs. Yes, Crocs. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for that. Somebody says Crocs is not doing well. Hold on. What happened with Crocs? I don't understand what happened. It's still above the two. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the stock. It's just not really doing anything. You guys make it sound like it lost half of its value overnight. You guys are very trigger happy. I see. Ferg. Let's look at Ferg. Yeah, a little too much right now. This is a perfect example of a little too much too soon right now, in my opinion, based on where the market is and phase. I think we talked about this yesterday. Yeah, these stocks should be coming up for a little while. I think it has a little more room to go. I like this, and I like the double bottom, and it's also very good moving linear stock. I like this one a lot. Like the stock a lot. Good stock, Venkat. MDT, yeah, yeah, just doing its thing. It's not really doing anything. Isn't this a stock that I gave you guys that broke out? I mean, it's just doing exactly the same thing. It's still sitting right there. Just look at the chart. You don't have to ask me how it's doing. You could see how it's doing. Look at this thing. You guys didn't get a put for Hum? Let me give you a put. $465s. I thought I did right here. $465s. It dove yesterday. Okay, Bob. We spray bullets and claim we're good shot when we hit something. You guys know that. If you have any other questions, let Matt do his shenanigans. And by the way, don't we have to plug something, Matt, for someone?
Yes, we do.
Rivian. Huh? I'll take a look at Rivian. Last one. You go ahead and plug what we got to plug and then take over the screen.
It's right there.
Here's the
It's
problem,
Celeste.
guys.
One
Here's the
o'clock.
sorry, what were you saying?
It's Celeste at 1 o'clock.
Oh, Celeste. All
Dividend
right.
portfolio.
You posted it already.
I did.
All right. All right. Yeah, he's gonna do seasonality in just a minute. Um See, here's the problem. These Rivian and all these second tier stocks, remember something. They're Kathy Wood stocks. Kathy Woods is having a bullish cycle, breaking through that top. I'd rather us test it first before, because all of this could be false breakouts. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. All right, Matt, go through seasonality, please.
Sure thing. All right, we had more compliments I had to grab,
Yeah, absolutely.
which is never a bad thing.
And get that FOMO out of your head. All right, everybody, seriously. Here, I'll stop sharing so you could share your screen.
Of course. Wait, gosh, it's hard to see. Well, it's hard for me to see. Hopefully, it's a little easier for you.
What'd you say?
It's just really small for me to see. I don't know.
We see it fine.
Let's go. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Well, there's not much to see on the long side. for the sectors, there's actually nothing. There's consumer discretionary accurate, no profit factor, and then everything else is just pitiful. Short side, we're a lot more green, really green. So consumer, this is system, but consumer discretionary to the short side, 76 to profit factor. You've got utilities, solid, 71.86, and consumer staples, tech, financials. Uh, that was really the big short yesterday was financials. The sector was there. It was the strongest short. There was a ton of financials coming up here, and then there was even financials on the 10-day hold. All right. The hourglass of doom, once it lets us go, we'll look at the top setups on the long side. Sorry, folks. There we go. We were frozen. All right. Sorry about that. Now we're here. Healthcare, you just talked about being super weak. So unless that chart looks amazing, I would steer clear of that one. You do have communication, T-Mobile looking okay, Broadcom, very mixed sectors again, really indicative of a lack of seasonality. The financials have kind of disappeared from the top today. Not too much, but they were really, I mean, they were just most of the top was financials yesterday. So we'll keep an eye on that. Not much else. There's a few in here. You can look at some individual, evaluate them on the chart first. You know, McCormick, John Deere, uh, maybe Snap on, but not a lot. I think the short side might have some more goodies for us though. Taiwanese currency,
Oh
it's kind
boy.
of hard to argue. 16 trades, 88% win rate, 14 profit factor. Probably not going to get rich off these. Those currency trades, they're very accurate, but they're not worth very much typically, like $16, $20. They don't move super explosively, so there's not a lot of volatility into the option. So uh, you can make money. It's not a lot. You'll have winners, you'll make a little money, but you won't get big moves, even if you're really right. Well, you'll hardly ever be right because and part of that it's Roger, correct me if I'm wrong, but the currency markets are so hedged that they're very
Yes,
stable.
very. A lot different than they were 40 years ago.
Right. Got Best Buy, PNR, IEX, FMC. I don't see the only trend I see continuing on the short side is a lot of commodities still. I'm not even sure what VLTO is, but then you've got they don't know either, but you've got some currencies packing up. That's coffee, the real estate sector, natural gas, semiconductors. Typically, we don't see this much the NA stocks, as they call it. This is the sector column, and if it has an NA, then it's an ETF, and most of our ETFs are uh, commodity based or currency. That's the euro, got steel, silver still up there, all looking short. And lastly, we'll hang on over to 10-day hold. I guess I never showed you the 10-day hold for the sectors. So we'll do that real quick. Pretty boring and conflicting. Healthcare is really the only thing that looks awesome, and the price action looks the opposite.
Hmm.
So we'll ignore it. But as far as in the future, uh, let me read it. Betty is Matt's part of the class. VIP to show us good trades also. Give it so but as well. Oh, well, I'm glad you found out how to magnify it. So sometimes I give individual trades if it looks awesome, but typically I'll only say, hey, you might want to check this out if all the stars are aligning. If I'm gonna take a trade off of seasonality, I need, like, let's say I'm gonna take a long trade on progressive. This is a hypothetical example. For me to like say, hey, check this out, I would need to see there would be more longs than shorts on the first two columns, so the market's long side bias. I then need to see financials up at the top on the ETF, and I would need to see, okay, Progressive looks good, but I want to see State Farm, Allstate, uh, Farmers. I want to see all of its friends up there too. Once I see all of that, then I'll say, okay, well, which one's the strongest? We'll check out this one, and then I'll always go back and double check the chart too, because if the chart looks bad, we want the seasonality to be in our favor, but it might be the win, but we still need a sale, and the sale is the price action. You got to have both, not a miracle. But it does help us kind of identify where the markets, there's, kind of ebbs and flows and where the money goes. See you, Jeff. All right, weakest. Not a ton. Pretty mixed still. Short side, possible bias, but nothing yet. When seasonality is hot, it's really awesome, but sometimes it's just kind of boring. Can't sail with no wind. That's kind of the good analogy. That's why I like the sailboat analogy because, if there's no wind and you're in the middle of the ocean, you're just stuck.
Exactly. Nobody wants to be stuck.
Right. It's actually very, I don't know if you've ever seen that, a video when they'll have periods where there's like no wind, somebody's sailing and they'll just be there's no wind, they'll be in the middle of the ocean. It'll look like glass. And then you can be stuck there for weeks.
Yep.
That's terrifying. But anyway, that's all I got, folks.
Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. If anybody has any questions, comments, feedback, anything positive, send it to me. Anything negative, send it to Matt.
Yeah. Or TV, you can send that question to me and I'll answer it in detail.
Matt at rogerscott.com. How you
It's
feeling,
right
Matt?
there. I feel good.
Nothing
It's a
yet?
little scratchy.
No, well, that's
Mm-mm.
good. All right. Well, I hope you have a good weekend. Folks, have a good weekend.
You
If any questions, concerns, you know what to do. Bye, everyone.
have
Bye.
a great weekend. Oh, and don't forget Celeste at 1.
That's right.
You're the dividends.
In 1 hour. Bye, guys.
Bye.